My people, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Jenny. If this is the first time that you're seeing this beautiful girl, thank you so much for stopping by. And my return subscribers, I love you, I appreciate you, I will never take you for granted. Thank you so much. Share my video when you get it, and if you have not subscribed, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you have not. Thank you. I saw a video where Burkina Faso president is trying to tell us why they left Ecowas and why they will not go back. So I will not make this video. I want Burkina Faso president to tell us why they left, what is happening in Ecowas that made them leave, and why they will never go back. So when you finish watching it, just share it. Share it. Everything about this man just makes me so happy. So when I see it, I share it. So when you see it too, you share it. From me to you. I love you so much. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.
Mali and Niger ultimately returned to Ecowas. To shed more light on this issue, I would like to share a short clip of a recent speech by President Ibrahim Traoré, who spoke about the idea of rejoining Ecowas. The speech was delivered in French, but I will provide a translation to ensure a better understanding of his position.
Returning to our famous Ecowas, since we decided to leave the Ecowas, the slaves of Salon have been driven out. They want to frighten the people. They want to frighten everyone. God, thank you. In a recent past, there were only a handful of people who had the right to speak. On the TV sets, that's what they said, who were therefore ready for the gospel. Today, with the new technologies, which of course have advantages and disadvantages, everyone has the right to speak. And I think that the Wanya are the first to confirm. Everyone can make their own analysis of a situation. We can certainly make mistakes, but when we come to understand, we are open to explain the process. Here, we will explain to you why we left the Ecowas and where we are going. Remember that it was in 1975 that it was created. And it was created for the majority of putschist heads of state, as they like to say. It was the military who took the power and took the responsibility to create the Ecowas so that there is a real economic growth of the people inside this space. Later, the so-called Democrats were invited to the heads of our states. They completely emptied the community of its foundation. When, on June 26th, Niger decided to take its destiny into their own hands, we were surprised to see the Ecowas appear on June 16th with a force in weight. Where was this force when thousands and thousands of Nigerians were killed by terrorists? Where was this force when thousands of Malians and Burkinabes died under the bullets of terrorists? They said that by force they were going to house the valiant sons of Nigeria who took the destiny into their own hands. Do you believe that these are women who are in Nigeria? There are fighters there. The Nigerian army is a warrior. It has been fighting for years. It is not a parade army or a peacekeeping army. And the armies of the Ecowas have decided to unite. We are waiting for this force in weight. Il faut que ces soi-disant démocrates le comprennent. It is important that these so-called Democrats understand this. When thousands of Nigerians die on their hospital beds due to lack of electricity or lack of medication, it is a crime. They are responsible for these sanctions. They are responsible for these deaths. The same thing happens in Mali. With Burkina, we have indirect sanctions, because people have to understand. When they take their orders from the other side, they come and do everything to apply it. It is shameful. Some have decided not to provide electricity to our countries. It is not free, we pay. And it contributes to their economy. They have tried to make Mali suffer. And of course, by ignoring all the texts and not giving electricity to Mali, hoping that the population will revolt. It does not work. When it lasted, some were forced to make their own people pay by increasing the cost of electricity. It will increase again. This gives us several lessons. Several lessons in the sense that the independence that we take, the sovereignty that we take, we have to do everything for it to be. They have given us very good lessons. And we have understood very well some have closed their ports, which goes against all international texts. Because we cannot close our ports in a country without a coast. They have done it. They have violated the texts. The international community has not said a word. No one has spoken in the Ecowas. But in the ports, we do not transfer our goods for free. We pay. And those who do it collect today their broken skin. And I think that this is a lesson for them too, that we should never apply the instructions of their masters. They must understand it forever. The Ecowas has never made a statement to congratulate a victory of our armies. Barely, they condemn from the tip of their lips. And very rarely when there are massacres. Where is this Ecowas of the people? In short, we cannot cite all the harm that has been done to our people. But we have decided with all our soul and conscience to withdraw and to focus on our common organization.
Retenez que il n'y a pas de peur parce que en prospectant et en nous mettant.
Remember that there is no fear, because by prospecting and putting us to work, we have noticed one thing. Recently, some have decided to prohibit the export of certain food products to Burkina Faso. Very well, they have given a duration. We will ensure that at the end of this duration, we will prohibit the entry of these products into our territory.
Now, if you remember, on Sunday, January 28, 2024, the military leaders of Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger Republic made a decisive and resolute move by announcing their immediate withdrawal from the West African regional bloc. This joint decision was a direct and uncompromising response to what they denounced as inhumane sanctions imposed by Ecowas, which they argued were part of a misguided effort to reverse the military coups that had brought them to power. In a unified statement broadcast simultaneously on the state television networks of all three nations, the leaders declared, "We have decided in complete sovereignty on the immediate withdrawal of Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger from the Economic Community of West African States, Ecowas. They did not mince words in accusing Ecowas of abandoning the core principles of its founding fathers and deviating from the ideals of Pan-Africanism after nearly 5 decades. The statement unequivocally condemned the bloc for succumbing to the influence of foreign powers, asserting that Ecowas had betrayed its original mission and transformed into a direct threat to the member states and their populations, whom it was supposed to protect and serve. Ecowas, caught off guard by this bold announcement, issued a reactive statement claiming that it had not been formally notified of the 3 countries' decision. The bloc attempted to assert its authority by reminding the nations that, according to its protocols, withdrawal from Ecowas is a process that takes up to 1 year. Nevertheless, the bloc acknowledged the importance of Burkina Faso, Niger, and Mali to the community and expressed a commitment to finding a negotiated solution to the ongoing political impasse. The 15-nation bloc, established in 1975, has long held the mantle of West Africa's premier political and regional authority. However, recent years have exposed severe cracks in its credibility, with the Niger crisis of 2023 serving as a stark example. When President Mohamed Bazoum was deposed in a coup that enjoyed significant popular support, Ecowas swiftly resorted to regurgitating the imperialistic and provocative demands of Western powers, rather than taking the time to exhaust its own political options.